Everyone knows Frogger. Back in the 1980s, he was the man. Sure, you had your Donkey Kongs and your Pac-Mans. Some people even like Joust, but we don't talk about those people. Doesn't matter who else is out there, Frogger ruled them all. In 1981, Frogger graced us for the very first time. In other arcade games, you lead the character, but in Frogger, he leads you. We watched in amazement as he guided us over rivers, roads, snakes, alligators, or crocodiles? I'm not getting into it. Taking us safely to the other side. He would then show up in 1984 with Frogger 2, 3 deep, but then took some time off. After a successful acting debut on Seinfeld, he developed an ego and thought he could pull off some action-adventure games, which we will never, ever speak of again. Actually, I never played them. They could be good, but I think we all know what the likelihood of that is. After going through his Mario phase, Frogger would return in 2009 with the thing that made him the coolest frog in the 80s with Frogger Returns. Will this return be universally praised like the 2002 return of Shawn Michaels? Or will it tarnish a legacy like the 1982 return of superstar Billy Graham? There's only one way to find out. When loading up this game, we're greeted with some generic music and a menu that just makes this game feel cheap. Which, to be fair, it probably was. But this is Frogger, the king of the 80s, and here he is looking like he's reading Salem's Lot or something. This isn't the Frogger I know. In my head, he's wearing a leather jacket and sunglasses and is stealing your woman at the bar. Okay, so maybe I've just been thinking of Gex this entire time. Stage 1 has you hopping past a highway where you need to dodge cars and trucks. Then you gotta run through a field, avoiding 2 guard dogs, but if you get the crate that freezes enemies for a period of time, you forget they even exist. You then hop on some logs and turtles to get over a river just like in part 1. Get past another highway, avoid 2 lanes of crates, and get your frog to safety. You have to do this 5 times in each stage. Stage 1 is pretty simple. Everything is at its slowest, making them easy to dodge and to get around. Stage 2 sucks and it isn't fun to play. First you gotta avoid these crates, which is easy enough. But then you reach the trains. These trains are frustrating to get past. They have weird timing and you need to be patient so you don't get run over. The problem is, you also waste a lot of time here and the countdown is ticking. You gotta hit the switch, which makes the trains move, and now you gotta get past the next set of trains. These ones aren't so bad. You just hop on the roof and hope you don't hit the tunnel, which is insta-death. The rest of the stage is just more of the same, making it feel like they just ran out of ideas a quarter of the way through. Avoid the rats, avoid more trains, avoid more rats, avoid more trains, and get your frog to safety. Stage 3 is completely different from anything else you'll find in this game, but I like it. You're in a sewer, which is usually a red flag, but it's fine here. Hop on the barrel so you don't land in the toxic waste, avoid the rats, again, and if you find the crate that gives you invincibility for a short time, it'll make you speed past the steam. The steam isn't hard to get past usually, it just wastes time. You got the disappearing crates that you gotta get across. Get past more rats, hop on the logs and turtles, and get the frog to safety. Stage 3 feels like they just put some random guy on the team who never played Frogger before to make a Frogger stage. But it works. Stage 4 has a nice jungle aesthetic where you first have to dodge 2 rows of snakes. Don't do what I did and think that the shallow water will be safe for a frog and hop on the grass instead. So dodge the 2 snakes again, then hop on the backs of the alligators, or crocodiles. Dodge the snakes and birds, hop on the logs, and that stupid monkey. That monkey will hold up this entire stage for you, just waiting for it to pass by. At first I thought you collected it like the pink frogs in previous stages, but nope, this monkey is out to murder you. Murdering you by flinging bananas at your head. The perfect crime. Anyways, in the second half, just repeat what you did in the first half, do that 4 more times, and congratulations, you just cleared all of the stages in Frogger Returns. At the beginning, I was excited, thinking this was going to be a great game to just sit back, relax, and play. However, I found the game to be more frustrating than fun. From the platforms not showing up when you need them, to unclear boundaries causing you to die for seemingly no reason, to the monkey I rate this game a 1996 Ultimate Warrior. The 1996 Warrior was still the Warrior, but something felt off. It wasn't enough to ruin your childhood memories, but it was enough to realize that sometimes childhood favorites should stay in the past. Keep in mind I'm rating Frogger Returns a 1996 Ultimate Warrior. That's not so bad. You can still have a fun experience playing this. Just keep your expectations in check. And besides, it's not like I rated it a 1998 Ultimate Warrior.